Okay, so this is the third time I'm trying to do this. I tried to do a just like tour of the program that I use because it was asked about, but uh, the audio failed, and then I tried to upload like a 20-minute video, and YouTube said it was too long, and I don't understand why 20 minutes is too long. But anyway, here we are. This is the program that I use. It is called Clip Studio Paint. So I came to Clip Studio Paint after using Paint Tool Sci, which is the program that I showed you earlier in the video. This is me showing you the pop-up to the asset store and how you can save uh, projects that you're working on from your desktop, upload it to the cloud, and then if you have like an iPad or a smart tablet or whatever that you carry around with you, you can even use this on your phone. But if you upload it to the cloud, you can work on your at-home projects on the go and so on, because that's how a cloud works. But this also has the asset store, which lets you download various brushes, various tools, various 3D models that you can use for like the background, things like that. You just put them in, plop them on, orient them the way you want them. This is the menu of how to edit and maneuver your 3D model. You can see from the little dots up here. There's shortcuts and other keys on how to do it, but I'm just kind of playing with it to show you here. You just put it where you want it, you save it, you rasterize it so it's a flat image, and then you can go through and convert it to lines and tones. And then you can play with the menu setup here to choose how you want it to look. And there's actually a lot more customization options than what I'm showing you right here. This is like the quick version of it, because there's two different places you can edit the lines and tones, which is this pop-up here. This also has another one that I didn't go through to show you. But Paint Tool EX, or I'm sorry, not Paint Tool, Clip Studio Paint EX and Clip Studio Paint Pro, one of them doesn't have, and I think EX doesn't have the lines and tones features, only Pro does. I might have it backwards, but um, this is also how I do my rotoscoping. You would, no, okay, so we're going to close this. Yeah, let's go. Uh-huh, closing. I don't know why this cuts off the top of my screen, my program here. So, you can upload a new animation thing here. You can import videos. You just select import, put movie, plop it in there. That bottom timeline you see there is all the frames. You can choose how many frames you want from whatever clip you port in there. And then you would go to the layers, and each layer is a frame. You can select how many frames or how frequently you want them to go through. You can also choose onion skin, stuff like that. This is where I organize all my brushes because I download like a ridiculous volume of brushes. So ruffles for stuff like that, fashion. This one is mobs in case you like to do stories and illustrations that have a lot of background, heavy characters, just people in the back, little butt. Um, but there's a lot of different mob things. All of the things that you see here are usually things made by other artists. Some are made for close-ups, some are not meant to be used on a large scale. These are usually just uploaded from other users of Clip Studio Paint, the program here. You can layer it up like this, and some of it can look really, really good when you pile it together. Very rarely are the assets from Clip Studio Paint directly, but they do have some that they sponsor and suggest for comics, manga, animation, stuff like that. This is where you would go if you hate drawing freaking like hands, landscapes, things like that. You just go to the search and it will give you various options so that you can download your models, so that you can trace over them and use it as a reference, what have you. These are very specific brushes, stuff like that. If you just want to have something you can plop in to take up a panel and make it look dramatic, you can download image files. This is some landscape brushes. This is how easy it is to download from the asset store. You just choose it, click download. It gives you a progress bar for how fast it's going. It can take longer if you have very detailed brushes that you're downloading. This is where you would go to purchase Clippy so that you could purchase. Oh my god, my brain just farted. You would purchase a golden clippy so that you could purchase more detailed things like very detailed backgrounds. They do have castles, gates, lace, stuff like that, and that does require things with the purchase of gold and clippy points. This is how you import it. You just go through, select it, and then ta-da! Look, this is how easy it is. You just bloop, alter the size so that you can have them farther away, middle, foreground, middle ground, background, blah blah blah. We've got the grass here. This is a really nice brush. Actually, I'm going to keep that. But if the brushes and assets aren't enough, it comes with included tutorials for how to do several things. They're very detailed tutorials for how to accomplish things. They also have a community for if you're having problems with the program and you just want to talk to somebody about it, see if anybody's had the same problem. Here's more about the tutorials. This teaches you how to use the perspective tool. It's very detailed. It's got a lot of pictures, very step by step. This shows you that you don't have to do things that are like anime. That guy did really realistic portraits. They have animation tutorials. And if you don't like these step by step image tutorials, they also have a YouTube channel that is official, obviously. And yeah, so whenever they update the program, which you get all the updates free if you do the subscription version of the program. Anyway, yeah, there's a lot to it. It's my favorite program for a reason.